I might sniffle a little bit while recording. I've been sneezing a lot lately. I don't know. I was working at said major retailer yesterday, and there are an abundance of germs everywhere. It might just be allergies. I'm not sure. Update time. Lots of things. Well, no, not really. A couple things going on. So anyway, we'll start with the more. I guess I don't know if I consider it dramatic or not. I got fired today. Terminated, fired, same thing. They said that I wasn't meeting the quality standards of the company, and they let me go. Let me think. Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. Didn't really have an answer for it. I just said okay. I wasn't super dramatic or anything. I don't know that that's my temperament or my personality. Just what happened. That's it there. I still work for a major retailer, so I have 2 jobs. So I will be on the hunt for something else. One of my old colleagues texted me about a position recently, so maybe that'll come through. I don't know. We shall see. The thing about it is, said major retailer, typically I'm part-time there because I just typically work weekends, and then I turn in a sheet to update my availability, not eligibility. And then I got my schedule, and my schedule's like a bunch. It's like a lot, and I'm like, it's not the availability that I handed in, basically. And I was like, I guess I'll talk to somebody about getting that fixed, because with the job that I just got terminated from, I work till 7 p.m. So I'm only available from like 7:30 to close. But said major retailer, when they did the schedule, when they did the schedule, it was different than the 7:30 to close that I handed in, and it's more hours. And I thought to myself, one moment. Anyway, I had to blow my nose. I thought to myself, I thought I was going to tell them to change it. But then I was like, probably it's the Holy Spirit. I guess I was like, I'm not going to tell them to change it, just in case. For some reason, I just didn't want to tell them to change it. Here we are. Anywho, so, the job that I got terminated from, we'll call it that. I guess it wouldn't be as hard to make up. It wouldn't be as hard to make up the money, so to speak, because they only pay $4 more than said major retailer. But the extra money that was coming from the retailer typically goes to my brats for school, so it'll work out. Something will work out. So that should be fine, I think. We shall see. I might even ask for some more hours, or go in this week and see if they'll let me work a couple extra hours. So I'll get that all arranged, just to make up any deficits for the job that I was just terminated from. So I'm gonna pivot a little bit, because that's all I have to really say about that. I tried 3 new candies, vegan candies this week that I absolutely love. 5 stars. Now, I say that with this caveat, because everybody's vegan journey is completely different. So I've been on this particular journey a little over 3 years, like 3 years and a couple months. I've had a few cleanses. I fast on a regular basis. In the last 3 years, my taste buds have changed tremendously in a respect. So I don't know what these candies taste like in the beginning of a vegan journey. Like if it's gonna be equivalent, craving and taste wise. And after being vegan for 3 years, after several cleanses of sorts and a couple juice fasts and all the things, right? So after that piece of the journey, these taste amazing. Shout out to Yum Earth. Oh my Lanta. It just made me so happy. The giggles are, I guess, like Skittles. They were delicious. Oh, I have chocolate allergies, so I don't eat much chocolate. Only chocolate that I really, really, really used to love, and only periodically, is maybe a Twix and a Butterfinger. So I'm not really big on chocolate. I have been trying some dark chocolate, but only in small amounts because I don't want to like break out, like, for some reason. But the dark chocolate has not been giving me any issues. So maybe it was the milk in the chocolate that was giving me the issues. Quite possibly, because I haven't had any terrible breakouts from the dark chocolate. So I'll keep that. That's my caveat for that. So those among us that are the rare beings that are allergic to chocolate, like myself, it was probably the milk in the chocolate, because I haven't been having any super horrific issues with the dark chocolate, and I've been eating it in small amounts, so keep that in mind. But Yum Earth, the giggles, amazing. I haven't tried, if they have sours, I haven't tried those. They have an equivalent of Starburst. I'm not sure what they are called, and I don't have the wrapper. Also delicious. The texture is not exactly the same. I feel like the giggles, from what I remember from real, like Skips, like red 40, yellow 6 Skittles, those are food colors. They are almost replica. The Starburst, the flavors, I feel like the flavors are better too. The flavors in this vegan candy is better. And again, please keep in mind that these are vegan taste buds. Like this is 3 years into the journey, so it's pretty far in on the journey. And some of the things that I used to love prior to being vegan, if I've tried them again after being vegan, especially this far in, they taste weird. So if you're very early into your vegan journey, the new candies might taste weird, but from what I remember, these are pound for pound it. And then they have one that are like the Twizzler nibs, which I also loved. And it said new and improved on that package, so maybe they were trash prior. They're amazing now. It made me want to get some popcorn and watch a movie with my girls and kind of just chill out. And I will give all of those 5 stars. Out of one out of 5 stars, I would give them all 5. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So that happened. So good, so good. Yesterday, I finished the nibs yesterday. The equivalent of a Twizzler nibs. I finished those yesterday. This morning, when I woke up, I was eating Giggles and Starburst, the vegan equivalent from Yum Earth. Oh, so good. So good. No weird aftertaste. Again, vegan 3 years, so keep that in mind. If you're newly vegan, there might be some discrepancies because your taste buds, wherever you are in that piece of it. But if you're ever in the market for vegan candy that's super yummy, I recommend Yum Earth. It's so good. So those are the 3 that I bought. The like licorice, I think they just call it licorice. I wish I didn't throw them away this morning, but I threw them away this morning. I should have kept them. Anyway, super yummy. I'm sure anything else by Yum Earth is pretty yummy. No food colorings, no allergens. That means they're gluten-free and all the things. No peanuts, no gluten, no none of the things. No food colors. I'm not sure how much sugar is in there, but me wanting the candy was not counting the sugar. I wasn't thinking about the sugar. I tried one of these. I didn't throw this one away. Here's I don't know if you can see that. Dark chocolate lemon cream cup. They're vegan. So I don't have anything against these, so to speak. They only have 4 grams of sugar per cup. I don't know if you can see that. Initially, when you first put it in your mouth, it feels like it's gonna be the bitter dark chocolate until you bite into it. That's what I remember. And if I had to say, oh shoot, these aren't vegan. Sorry. They're not vegan. It says contains milk and soy. It must be the cream on the inside. Sometimes I'm not paying any attention. I need to stop doing that. But as you can see, most of us look for that V on the back, which is non-GMO verified or whatever. I don't know, plastic neutral anyway. These were not, it tastes like it's going to be terrible initially. They are organic. They're not vegan. I did eat one. This one's empty. I'm not gonna hold you. USDA organic. There we are. So if you're looking for a dark chocolate and you're not vegan, then this will probably be okay. I don't know that I'll buy them. I'm never gonna buy them again, but I don't know that they were like, you know how you taste something like it's so good, you don't care? It's not that. Those are not so good. Especially since in the beginning, I was like, ugh. So there's that piece. And I got a couple of other, I love, like, especially before I was vegan, besides Twix and Butterfinger, I really liked, York peppermint patties a lot. Old people candy. So I found a vegan equivalent, a couple of them, and I got the one that I usually get when I want some, and then I got a couple of other kinds, and I need to make sure they're vegan. I need to make sure. I think I just saw the V and I was like, oh, these are good. The V doesn't always mean vegan. Oh, I got a little headache. But I think I've just been eating a lot of, like, if you come from the spectrum of vegan that there is, because there's a huge spectrum. But I just finished a really long fast at the end of June 23rd, I believe. And for a good long time, even after that, except for when I went to my grandmother's shindig, most of the time I eat raw. So the spectrum of vegan eating is kind of vast, and I think the headache is I'm probably dehydrated, if I'm being honest, and I've been eating a lot of stuff, just eating a lot. Let me think. I have a cousin who is having a few medical issues right now. So I went to the hospital yesterday to see about him, and he's doing okay. He's got a lot of people praying for him, so I'm not worried at all. Sometimes medically things look worse than what they actually are sometimes. So I'm not super worried about that whole situation. Probably gonna go back to the hospital tomorrow to see him. So he knows a lot of people. He has a lot of visitors. So pray. If you know how to pray, please do. Please do. Let me think what else. I think that's it. So I'll be on the job hunt. I think for like 3 minutes I got excited because if I have to interview now, I have to buy a new suit. And while I don't like shopping, I love a new suit. So I got a little bit excited about that. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to buy a suit because I'll have to go on an interview. There's a possibility anyway. And then the other thing was I was gonna go get my nails done, but I'm gonna wait until I do have an interview. At least for my nails. Maybe not for the pedicure. I don't feel like that should wait. It's been waiting a long time anyway, so that's probably gonna get done within the next couple days. But my nails probably are gonna wait until there's an interview in place, just to kind of conserve and to be ready, because I don't want to be in an interview, have an interview coming up, and then I'm like, oh, just, you know how like your manicure is a week old and you don't need to get them done, but you want them right for the interview. So I don't want that because I know me. So if there's like anything chipped, paint, or the paint looks weird, or it's matted, or it doesn't look right, then I'm gonna go get them done again. And I feel like while that's maybe some people's lifestyle, it is not mine to get my nails done within a week. So I'm gonna wait till I have something to do, possibly. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, that's it on that. So, possibly new suit shopping. I prefer, I don't know, I just feel like I'm one of those people who look really nice in a suit. Like, I got excited. I was like, oh my gosh. I know I should be grieving the position and all the things, but I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to buy a new suit. And then, so I was excited about that whole piece. So all I'm gonna do now, I got some juice today, this morning, and when I got more chocolates. So I got some juice today, and if I have any germs and things, which it feels like I kind of do, possibly. If it's not allergies, I got some grapefruit. I have a juicer. I got some grapefruit, tangerine, and suja. The sweet suja, not the super. There's a super healthy suja that tastes super healthy. And I gotta be like in the right frame of mind to drink that suja. Like it has to be a little bit sweet. I got the sweet suja this time, but they have other sujas that I gotta be mentally there. Like it's very wheatgrass tasting. It's very clean. It's not very sweet. That's the long and short of that. So if you're into that thing, because all of the greens that suja has, the green juices that suja has, they have a sweetometer on it. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's what they call it. But they have a little scale of how sweet the juice is. And so I usually get the one that's the sweetest. Unless, because there are times I want to be like, I never get that one. No, sometimes I'm in the zone and I'll just get the one that's not that sweet. I'm eating super clean and I'm being super clean. So that's the long and short of that one. I think that's it. My babies graduate in December. So I have that coming up. And it's August the 18th today. So only 4 months, and then I will have a college graduate. Crazy. That's crazy. I'm super proud of her. Super proud of her. Oh my God. I'm one of those moms that, no, I know my daughter's rotten. I was gonna say, my baby can do no wrong. I know my baby's rotten. Sometimes she's rotten to me. I'm like, bro, I literally had you. So sometimes she's rotten to me. I don't know that my baby can't do any wrong, but the the woman that she's growing into be, because she's worried right now. She gets that from her dad. I don't really worry about a lot of stuff. It's just not in my temperament. Like, something in me won't let me worry into oblivion. I do worry, but about her mostly. About her mostly, but something in me just, I don't do the I just know typically God is up to something, so I don't fret and flail a lot. It's just not, I'm just not built that way. So, by the way, when the last time I had to interview, I'm stepping back to the whole suit thing. So the last time I had to interview, I did have to buy some breeches. I had a blazer, my daughter's blazer from high school. She has a navy blazer that I borrowed. I'm glad I did, and it fits just perfect. But the last time I interviewed, I was in a size 8, I believe. And this time, if I have to interview, like right now, I'm in probably like a 2-4. So, and if it takes a while for me to get an interview, then I might be a little bit smaller than that. Let me think. That's it. Back to where I was, because I went all the way back. I was like, well, don't you have clothes? No, because during my fast, when I was doing the juice, the solid food vacation, because it's not technically a fast, it's a solid food vacation, because I was still drinking juice and smoothies and things. So for 100+ days, I just drank juice and smoothies. Juice, smoothies, tea, coconut water, aloe water, things of that nature. So for the fast, I got down to some brands I wear a 0, only because the brands, the way they fit, it's just really big. It's really big. Even like, not like it's oversized and I'm sizing down, like it's literally like skinny jeans, and I wear a 0 in it. So then that's a couple of brands like that. But the real, like for instance at Express, or a store like that, I'm probably in like a 4, 2-4. If I got a pair, these are my daughter's jeans, but they were a size 2 from high school, when my girls were in high school, and it's a 2 stretchy, and I can get in it just fine, not even struggling. So probably in a suit pant that's not real stretchy, I might just do a 4 just to be on the safe side. I need to go try some clothes on. I don't know. I've even gained a little bit of weight since my fast. I got down to like 124, I believe. I was tiny. And I put on, I think I weighed the other day, I was like 138, 140. So about 15 pounds. A lot of that weight, guys. So if I ever had to coach or weigh somebody, I would just let them know that a good portion of the weight that you carry, yeah, you probably gained some weight back. But if you started another cleanse, probably 5 to 7 pounds of that is poop. So you're just holding on to, I've been going pretty regular, but it's probably a good portion of it is poop. So while it appears that I've gained 15 pounds, I really just have to go potty. I know, TMI, whatever. This is my channel. So just be mindful that once, especially when you start, like today I ate vegan crab rangoon and like a Singapore noodle. I went to Bowling's. That's what I ate today, and I had a smoothie this morning, and I ate a bunch of candy. So that's all I've eaten today. I'm probably gonna drink some juice tonight. It's a good possibility. I have the juices that I bought this morning. And that'll probably be it for today. I'm probably not gonna eat anything else. This week I have like a couple places, since I won't be working during the day. Probably run down the Tree Hugger. I love it there. Oh my Jesus. And then the ice cream joint that's here. We have a vegan ice cream shop, Sweet Emotions. They're up north in North Kansas City, but they don't open until Thursday. Otherwise, I would have had ice cream today. Because I will treat myself. I don't have any problems with that. So yeah. Out of the 15 pounds, probably 8 of it is actual weight gain, and the other 7, maybe 6. So 8 or 9 is maybe weight gain. 6 to 7 pounds of poop, quite possibly, and only because I fasted before. Like I'll do, even before the really, really long fast, the 100 and whatever days, or solid food vacation, not fasting, but solid food vacation. I would just do 5 days a month just to clean out and reset. And that's when I would basically, it's water retention. So some of it's water retention. Like if you're swelling up, I'm very swollen right now. I ate some vegan chips yesterday that I will not mention because I didn't like them that much. And everybody's different, so I'm not here to bash anyone's business. But I didn't like those very much. Those are like if you're in a pinch, like if you're on a road trip and that's the only one they carry and you need a snack in the car, then you grab those. You never would grab those first. They weren't very yummy. But anyway, so they have me retaining lots of water. Well, not lots. I've seen my ankles a little bit more swollen than that, so but I am retaining water. So out of the 15, probably 3 pounds of water retention. Just holding on to water because of too much salt. And then even today, when I went to Bowling's, I put a little soy sauce on my noodles, on my Singapore noodles. They forgot to put the fried tofu on there. It's probably for the best. Probably not the worst thing. And typically, I don't really like tofu that much. So, unless it's fried and seasoned really well. So yeah. That's it. I don't have anything else. I think that's all. So I got a lot to pray about, but that's not atypical. And I have a lot to get done, which is also not atypical. Not right now, anyway. 'Tis the season. I have so many errands to run and so many things that I need to catch up on and all the things. It's just a lot. So, do a lot of praying. If not for me, for whatever needs to be prayed about in your life, you should still talk to God about it. I think that's it. All right. Have a good day, or evening, or morning. I don't know when everybody watches videos, but I did have something else. I think I'll make a separate video for that. Separate video.